King Tut 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 Tut. Delicious coffee. Delicious. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. I want to say thank you so much for you guys being able to join me today. I have to do this session a little bit earlier today because of the way things are scheduled in my life with doctor's appointments and things of that nature. Because like I said last week, I had some swelling issues going here. So I've got some things I've got to take care of today that are just, final treatments. But after I've had the cycle of antibiotics I have, this is basically gone. Things are good. I'm okay. Everything's great. Somebody told me the other day, and again, I'm not going to divulge this information, not that it's hard to find when my actual birthday is, but they told me to play the birthday song, and I was like, I'm going to play the birthday song today. And then the other part of me is like, this feels like some kind of online trick, like some kind of game that people, I don't know how the online internet community works. As far as some of these things people, like I was watching a streamer the other day, and I said to myself, he's using all this meme culture stuff, talking about all this meme culture stuff, and that's like versed in video games and people who watch and spectate on video games. I don't know anything about any of that. I just try to live stream music, you know what I mean? So I'm not into that culture, and I'm worried that if I do play it, which is crazy, but I'm worried that if I do start playing the birthday song, people are going to be like, that it's a part of some kind of online hazing fraternity that I don't know anything about. So that's the only reason I'm not doing it, is because I'm a little skeptical. I haven't checked it out, so I don't know anything about it, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, somebody told me to play the birthday song the other day, and that's the only reason I'm not playing it, is because it occurred to me that it might be somebody just trolling me, and I don't even understand what's happening. And I'm not somebody who I grew up with the internet. You know what I mean? My generation is the internet generation. This. But these online things, I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing, so I'm not gonna do that. So, but I love you guys. I'm thankful that you're here. I'm thankful that I'm here. I'm thankful that everyone's here and everyone can be here when they can. I'm just gonna go ahead and figure this thing out with my phone just to make sure, in case, and I keep my phone open, as I've said before. I shall say it again. The reason I keep my phone open is because I've had issues with the internet connections before, where YouTube would not grant me access to YouTube wouldn't grant me access to the chat, or the chat was just not working for whatever reason. So to avoid those kind of issues going and moving forward, I try to keep a screen open on my phone, so in case I can see messages. Even though I can't type them back, I can respond to them on stream. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you for being here. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. For those of you who are confused about what this channel is about, let me go over my spiel right quick, okay? The channel is about 4 things, and the first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together, so that we can get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. Now, that will include warm-ups, scales, chords, different chord studies, different chord progressions, different chords and voicings, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, as well as different licks of the week, and different cover songs that we will be working on in an effort for promotional uses only for the channel. Those things are an effort to do the second thing, which is about me doing improvisational music on the channel. Not only I will be doing improv on the channel, and you get to sit on your throne of judgment and judge me on how I'm doing, and suggest different influencers that can help me get from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of improvisational guitar playing, and every step in between. So, helping me with those things is by commenting and letting me know if I'm doing good, doing bad, and suggesting different influencers can very, very, very much be helpful. It's my hope that at a certain point you will not only feel comfortable, but you will be confident enough to post you doing cover songs onto YouTube, and hopefully you will be able to do that and send me the link to that video. And with your permission, obviously, at the very least, maybe you grant me permission to at least talk about it, so I can talk about how you attack the fretboard using a song that I've had in the playlist section of my channel. How I've attacked the fretboard doing the same thing, and we can talk about and discuss together what we can do as a collective to get better. Both of those things are in service to the last thing, which is really the most important thing. Is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. It's about using my knowledge and my understanding of the fretboard and the guitar, and also my knowledge and understanding of music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. I will be creating music on a daily basis and posting on a daily basis, so 90% of it may not be as great as it should be, but I will be singing and songwriting on tracks. I will be creating guitar solos, guitar parts for the songs, just the best music I can every single day. I'll be posting it every single day to try to get better as a producer. So 100% of the music I put out there obviously will be in an effort to do one thing, to create the best music I possibly can. The second thing that this will be about, well, not the second thing, the other 90% of the music that I'll put out will be music for me personally. The other 10% will be broken down into two parts. First part will be 5% that I will be working on other music for other people who are looking for music, obviously artists. And the other 5% will be music I'll be creating, which will be musical scores, music that I create for people who work on short films in the area in which I live. And lastly, the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of stream. So if any of that sounds good to you guys, I ask you to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. The fourth part is basically when people comment in real time, I can see fixes that I need to make right away versus having to go back and watch tapes. It takes hours to look at different things here and there. Say, oh, he needs different lighting, he needs a different thing, he needs to do something different with his face, or just a bunch of things like that. But when I get that comment in real time, I don't have to go back as far. I don't have to spend as much time going back at these other videos because people have posted it in real time. The second thing is all this other stuff is going to prevent me from doing the second thing, or not prevent me, but it will stop me from having to do the second thing as often as possible, which is asking people to make donations to the channel. I have a Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. And if anything I do sounds interesting or fun or important to you or helpful to you, I ask that you donate to my account. Okay? It helps me grow my channel during this period of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory because I don't have enough subscribers. I believe I need 1,000 or 500 subscribers, one of the two, in order to be qualified to get in the YouTube Partnership Program. And I don't have enough subscribers or enough eyeballs on screen to get involved in the Amazon Affiliate Program, so I ask people to donate to the account. I will post that in the chat section. Again, it is also located in the description of every video. Secondly, if you want to help out with the channel for more of an indirect way, oops, that's an alarm. Thought I'd turn this off. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to turn this off right now. So now that that's off, we're good to go. Good to go. If you want to help in an indirect way, the easiest way to help out, obviously, with the channel is by getting involved in my cryptocurrency referral links or getting involved on these centralized exchange platforms. It is a refer a friend program, so when you sign up, whatever they offer you, so if you sign up, spend $50 or more, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be exponentially better than that of what you get by yourself. By they, I mean the centralized cryptocurrency exchange platform. So Binance will offer you like $20 cash back or $100 off of trading fees or whatever the promotion they're having going on right now. Whatever they offer you after you spend $50 or more, they will in turn offer me. And as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains up to $100 to reinvest back in the platform like I did last year with my G1X Zoom multi-effects processing pedal, that's how it helps out with the channel, okay? And again, it's not you donating to the channel, it's the companies themselves. And again, I am heavily traded. I heavily trade on Binance and all these other sites. So, I tell people to trade because it's a passion of mine, and I'm also sharing my guitar passion with you. So as long as you're age eligible and regionally eligible, I would encourage everybody to get involved in cryptocurrency because I do it. I enjoy it very much. I only spend between $25 and $50 a month, even though I trade every day. Now, trading is not synonymous with purchasing crypto. Trading is me trading cryptocurrency I have already purchased. So I trade every day, but I don't buy crypto every day. So, and again, you have to do your own research. Understand that I'm not a financial analyst. I'm not a financial expert, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. But it is helpful to the channel should you decide to take that route and you want to get involved in cryptocurrency. And signing up for these channels or for these centralized cryptocurrency exchange platforms is in no way forcing you to purchase crypto. So you can sign up, go through the verification process, decide you don't want it, and then just, cut bait and get out of there. It happens. If you decide it's not for you, it's just not for you. Lastly, I just ask people really the easiest way to help out with the channel is by subscribing to me across all platforms, because helping me grow my other channels, like I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on Twitch. Whether I'm active on those sites or not, meaning like if I post all the time or I'm talking to people all the time on those accounts, whether I'm on them every day of the week or I'm not, helping me grow those accounts will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you for being here today. Thank you for joining me. Shout out to all of you, to Matt. And I'm going to go ahead and post we're going to get started here today, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and post my, what's it called? It's called my Ko-fi account here so that you guys can have that. You can have that. You can let me know what you think about it. And yeah, let me get this going. Let's see, where are we? Here we are. Here we go, guys. Here is a copy. And here's the look of the week. I did not copy that one though, unfortunately. I'm gonna go back and copy the link, going back to, where was I? That's not the one. It's not the one, Daniel son. Here we go. Yeah. Based it. Yeah. Bassy. Let's go, people. Shout out to all you guys who are here today. 100% to all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on the stream. As I said before, and I'll say it again a million times, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's very helpful. Go ahead and just type that in here real quick. Keep hitting capital for 8, and I don't need to do that. Guys, let's get it going right now, okay? So now that we're finished with that metronome, we're going to start with the metronome. We're going to start working on some of these exercises. Today, unfortunately, we have to get into the things I like the least, which are the 7th and minor 7th chords. And I say unfortunately because I'm just not as good at them as I am with the other ones. Where were we? We went to 90 beats yesterday? Yeah, we went to 90 beats when it came to 90 beats per minute when it came to the this particular exercise. So this is the spider picking exercise, where we try to keep all of our fingers down to try to make sure that we are isolating different fingers as they move across the fretboard more efficiently. Okay, so let's see if we can do it today as good as we did yesterday or better. Obviously, the main goal is to try to get better every day. So let's go. That sounded way worse than yesterday. But again, we just started moving the tempo up to 90 beats per minute, so I'm not going to beat myself up over it because it's important that we push the tempo. And we were at 80, and 80, I was doing really good at 80, and it's like, you know, we really got to keep moving forward. And the only way to do that is to keep pushing the tempo. And unfortunately, a side effect of increasing the tempo is that you get less and less good at it until you start working on it. So now that we're at 90 beats per minute, guys, we're going to go to 100 beats per minute and start working on the... Was it 100 that we were working on those tempos? Oh no, we went to 105. We went to 105 yesterday. Forgot. Alternate spider picking from the first. No, we're doing the John Petrucci exercise at 105 beats per minute as opposed to 100. We increased the tempos yesterday. I forgot about that. it. Still needs some work, guys. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're going to go right into the alternate spider picking exercise at 100 beats per minute. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. As I said before, if you guys could go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the video, at the very least give it that thumbs up. It's very helpful to the channel. Let's get right into this next exercise, the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret. Let's go. That sounded a little bit better, not much, but a little bit better than yesterday. Let's get right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret, guys, at 105 beats per minute. I don't know why I keep saying 100 because we moved up 5 beats per minute. And the difference, 5 beats per minute, after you get to 100, the difference is astounding. It's so much different. It's so much more quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now that we finished that exercise, we can get right into, I'm going to take this off. I don't know, let's take this off. That's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was we're going to get right into the selective picking exercises at 80, 90, and 100 beats per minute. You know what? Let's go 90. Let's go 90 with it. Let's go 90, 100, and 110 beats per minute. Let's go. I'll turn this down before I blow people's eardrums out of their face holes. And again, you guys know the selective picking exercise. It's the selective picking is basically where you are alternating between upstrokes and downstrokes, so alternate picking mixed with hammer-ons and pull-offs. So it's tapping, it's selective. You're selecting, it's selective. You're selecting with your picking when you're picking and when you're not picking. That's basically what it is. So you're basically toggling between tapping and upstrokes and downstrokes. So alternate picking and tapping, basically. That's what it is. So we're going to get started with that real quick. And again, you know the exercise. I'm just going to run through it because you guys don't need to know. It's so easy. To explain it, it's just really easy. But it's just easier just to show you. So let's just go. Again, it's very simple. You do index, middle finger, index, ring finger, index, pinky finger, first, second fret, first, third fret, first, fourth fret. You run through those twice each, and then you end the exercise. It's really not that complicated. I'm going to do a short on it just to show people to have those warm-up exercises in the shorts so people can have them. They can reference to them when they need to. It's really not that hard. 100 beats per minute, same exercise. Let's go. Time, but it was fun. I like selective picking. It's my favorite style of picking, that one, and economy picking. Hybrid picking, I bet. It's when you get to use, I think hybrid picking is when you upstrokes and downstrokes, and you get to use your other fingers too. Anyway, same exercise, 110 beats per minute. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, now that we finished with that exercise, we can get right into the scales. Again, this week we haven't changed the scales. We're still doing the G sharp A flat major scales at 105 beats per minute, which point we're taking the tempo to D. No, we're doing the G sharp A flat major scale followed by the A major scale at 105 beats per minute. Then we're taking a D nanda, 105 to 100 beats per minute, at which point we will be doing the minor pentatonic scales. G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale followed by the A minor pentatonic scale. Kendrick Lamar heard it at 100 beats per minute. Let's get it going. Sometimes you will see me shut my eyes. I'm not going to sleep, nor am I trying to be a pretentious douchebag while I'm trying to do this. I shut my eyes sometimes just to try to make sure that I can visualize the fretboard a little bit better, because I've noticed in a lot of my videos I hover over my fretboard like this, and if you're playing live, you can't really do that, even especially when you're looking at, you know, your fretboard. It's important. Like, I keep it high so it's not really hard for me to kind of like look over at it like this, but at the same time, like, I should have a little bit more awareness, and so I'm just trying to work on exercises that allow me to keep my eyes off of my fretboard 24/7. So anyway, we're at 105 beats per minute, guys. We're starting with the G sharp A flat major scale. Let's get it going. Again, if you have to take the tempo down, by all means, do not feel any type of way about it. It is what it is. This isn't a competition. We're just trying to get better, okay? So if you have to take the tempo down, or if you can't play it in double time like I do, and even I get it wrong a bunch of times. So this is what it is, guys. Thank you for joining the channel. If you could go ahead and like the video, maybe even subscribe if you could. That'd be very helpful to the channel. Okay, let's get right to it, guys. Just make sure I'm in the frame here. Nice. Let's go. Second position, G sharp, A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. Third position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G major, G sharp, A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Position because that one did not sound great before I ended it. So anyway, the sixth position, G sharp, A flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Position, the octave position, the G sharp, A flat major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Scales, we're going to start with, we're going to do the A sharp. No, we're not. We're doing the A major scale. 105 beats per minute, guys. Welcome. If you guys have any questions, again, just understand, oh, I forgot to say this. All right, real quick. Number one, I do curse on this channel. You'll hear me, especially when I get frustrated, you'll hear me say things like shit and fuck. And that just is what it is, guys. Most of the people who are subscribed to my channel and most of the influencers I suggest, they also curse too. Most musicians curse like sailors. It is what it is, okay? So if that's an actual obstacle for you for watching a course, I may, dare I say it, and this is hard for me to say because I don't have that many subscribers, but dare I say it, this may not be the channel for you. I come from the South, so I get it. I understand people that, I don't get it, but I understand that there are people who don't like cursing. I don't really care. I don't think it's really that offensive. I don't think it's offensive as people make it out to be, unless you're directing that comment at somebody. I'm not going to do that on this channel. I doubt that I do this on this channel. I'm sure somebody on the internet would goat me into doing something stupid because, you know, we're all human beings and we all have our limits. I'm certain of it because the internet is a crazy place. Hopefully that will never happen, but I'm sure somebody will goat me into saying something crazy. Or, you know. Anyway, hopefully not. Secondly, I don't take requests on this channel. There's nothing wrong with channels that take requests or song requests. I just don't see the purpose of doing it with respect to this channel. I have talked about or juggled the idea of being able to have people request different cover songs or different backing tracks that I can do for improvisational music and spend a session online where I'm doing improvisational songs. But I'd have to make a selection of a list of songs that I knew were licensed or songs that had open licensing. Because I can't just play music, because then it would just not shut down the stream, but I wouldn't be able to post a video because the license isn't open, so it would be a copyright infringement. And so I don't know how to navigate all that, so I just have to I'd have to create a list of different things, of different songs, and I'd be like, okay, you can pick from this. If you donate this, I'll do this. If you donate this, I'll do this. But it kind of takes away from the element of surprise of you guys being like, surprise, here's a new thing. So I don't know. I've been juggling with that idea. But again, on the stream, I'm not going to do any cover songs in the sense, like, I'm not going to sit here and say somebody's going to be like, oh, play Final Countdown. Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't make sense for what I'm trying to build here in the channel. If you ask me to do the Final Countdown as a cover song to record and then put that on my channel, then that's one thing. But ask me to play it just in the live stream, that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay? Yeah, I'm sure you can make requests about songs you'd like to hear me do as cover songs, and I'm not saying that I'll do them, but I would definitely take them into consideration. Lastly, if you have any serious questions regarding anything music theory related or anything of that nature, I ask you to hold those questions to the very end if you're going to type them in the chat. And if not, add me on Instagram or on Facebook or on both, and people know I get back to those questions right away. I really like answering questions. I just don't always have the time on the stream to do so. So, again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much, okay? We're going to get right into this. I'm going to put back on the tempo at 105 beats per minute. We're going to get started with the A major scale before we get right into the pentatonic equivalents, okay? A major scale, first position, guys. Let's get it going. La da da da, la da da da. Thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate you. Happy Monday. I forgot to say that. Happy Monday, y'all. Second position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. Third position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's get it going. 105 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Sixth position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. Seventh position, A major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's get it going. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position, the A major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take the tempo down. We're going to get right into the minor pentatonic scales, guys. We're doing the G sharp, A flat, minor pentatonic scale, followed minor pentatonic scale, my bad. And then we're getting right into the Kendrick Lamar, A minor pentatonic scale. So let's get right into it. Where are we? I got to toggle back between different screens. Guys, I didn't put this up here. Chat, let me get this real quick. Happy Monday, guys. I appreciate all y'all for being here. Just type this in the chat. And as this, if I can just do this in my voice right here. Happy Monday, y'all. Let me pin that message so y'all got that up there. Happy Monday, y'all. What's up? If you guys haven't done so already, I would love for you to take the time just to like the video. It's very helpful. It's free and it helps out with the channel. If you can, that would be great. If you want to subscribe too, that's also extremely helpful. Gotta get that YouTube money. Did I take the tempo down? I sure did. We're gonna get started with the G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale, guys. Let's get it going. Second position, G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Again, I'm not shutting my eyes to be pretentious. I'm just trying to work on really trying to feel out where things are on the fretboard to try to get more acclimated with it. As I said before, I have a habit of staring down at my guitar, and it's not helpful. Again, third position, G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. scale at 100. G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position of the octave position of the A minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Get right into the Kendrick Lamar A minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. I don't know why I overly exaggerated that. I'm gonna get some coffee, guys. Love coffee. If I had an Amazon affiliate account, I'll tell you what I would endorse. My coffee maker, it's awesome. I have one of those metal ones that you put on the stove, and then just, goes right to the top part. It's awesome. Totally gnar. Worth every penny, for sure. First position, my bad. G sharp, A minor pentatonic scale, first position, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, A minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, A minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, A minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Position, A minor pentatonic scale, 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position of the octave position of the A minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we can turn off the metronome for this section, and we all know, everybody knows this section sucks, guys, so I appreciate you guys sticking with me with this part. For those of you who want to stick around, I know this part is hard. because it is boring as shit. Learning and practicing, guys, is not fun. One of the reasons why I started these live streams was not just to get consistent with just live streaming and just putting my face out there on the internet, but the other big part of it was, we all know practice sucks, and practicing as a collective makes it a little bit easier. You know what I mean? It just makes it just a little bit easier. There's no getting around the boring nature of practicing. It's repetitive. It's monotonous. You have to make up little games for yourself to be interested, which is why when you do this as a collective, it makes it a little bit more fun. Some of the stuff I'll be adding to here, like with the music-wise, you'll be like, oh, this is really cool. But there are other parts of it on the live stream, especially when it comes to just a live stream practice sessions, you'll just be like, bro, this is boring. So I'm trying to figure out ways to talk with different influencers to figure out, not talk with them personally, but email them, just try to see what their workout schedule is like and see if they have any fun exercises to get that dexterity in their brain working correctly, to figure things out a little bit differently, see the fretboard a little bit more differently. So anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all staying with me for this part. For those of you who can, for those of you who can't, I understand. If you could go already and go ahead and like and comment and possibly subscribe to the channel, it would make things very easy for me, and it makes things it increases my profile in the algorithm. It just makes things easier for me, so I don't have to be like, hey, donate to the channel, because then I can just, with the advertiser-driven revenue I get from the YouTube partnership program, it would just make it so much easier. So if you guys could help out with that in any way, shape, or form, just like by liking the videos or by subbing to the channel, that would be awesome, guys. You guys are the best. Happy Monday to all you guys. We're going to get started real quick with the Find the Note. And again, Find the Note is an activity that was suggested by famous guitar player Joe Satriani, conservatory kid. And it's as simple as what it sounds like, finding the note on every string. And so, as we've gone over it before, we already know we're always going to play in standard tuning. So that means E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay? So with that being said, we know the zero for all these notes. And zero, I say zero because if you play any string open on tablature, it's considered zero. So if you ever see zero, that means the note is played open. Obviously, that's on tablature. So we know the starting note of all of these. But if you're trying to find the note above and below the 12th fret, if you were below the 12th fret, whatever fret number you're on, you add 12 to it. And on that same string, and this only works on the same string, okay? If you're trying to find the note below the 12th fret, then you subtract 12 from the number above the 12th fret. So let me just go ahead and do this real quick. So A, for instance, is the note we're doing today. We're on the 5th fret, on the E string. To find its octave equivalent above the 12th fret, you add 12 to 5 and you get 17. You subtract 12, if you knew that it was on 17, but you didn't know that it was on 5, all you have to do is take 17, subtract 12 from that number, and you get 5. That's because the building blocks of chromatic scales, there are 12 individual spacings between each individual tone. Okay, if the tone was note 1, the 12th note or the 13th note would be its octave position. So there are 13 blocks from starting on the first note all the way up to its octave position. Okay, and there are 12 semitones in between, and that is what makes up the chromatic scale. That's why it works. Again, I can go into this more depth when if people have questions about that, but again, I'm not going to really have that much time to live stream. I just wanted to get that out real quick. Let's go. So on the first string, we're trying to find the A. We're trying to find the A on the entire fretboard. That's the note we're doing today. We're only doing naturals between now and the end of the year, meaning we're not doing sharps or flats until next year. Memorize the fretboard, guys. That's all I can say. Let's get right to it. So we're at the 5 and 17 on the bottom E string, which puts us at 5 and 17 on the top E string. You get it. Y'all are so smart. And back to 5 and 17 on the low E string. Then we're at A, which is open at 12. Open at 12 because we're already on A. You add 12 to 0, you get 12. You subtract 12 from 12, you get 0. Now we're back to 5 and 17 on the bottom E string, or the low E string. And back to 5 and 17 on the top E string. Then we're going to go to the B string, where we're at 10 and 22. And we know that because we've already done that one yesterday. So 10 and 22, again, if you knew that you had 10, you add 12 to 10, you get 22. You subtract 12 from 22, and you get 10, guys. It's very simple math. Now, that only works if you're trying to find its octave position on the same string. But on any string, no matter where you are, whatever note you're on, if you had add 12 to that number, whatever fret number you're on, you're going to find its octave position on the same string. That's just how it's structured on the guitar. It's easier to illustrate on the piano because the piano is displayed in a very particular way. Now we're opening 12 on the A string. Then we're going to go to the D string, which puts us at 7 and 19. We know 7 and 19 because we've been doing this for a couple of days now. But again, if you add 12 to 7, you get 19, and if you subtract 12 from 19, you get 7, guys. It's simple math, okay? Now we're going to the open 12 on the A string. Now back to 5 and 17 on the A string, on the bottom E string, not bad. Then 5 and 17 on the high E string. And again, spacing will be identical on strings that have identical names because of the frequency. Now back to 10 and 22 on the B string. Then we're going to go to the G string. Yep, heard it. On the G string, we are at 2 and 14. So you had 2 to 14, but you had 2 to 12. 12 to 2, and you get 14. You subtract 12 from 14, and you get 2, guys. Simple math. Now we're going back to 2, 7 and 19. Then back to open and 12 on the A string. We're going to finish this exercise up here. You know how boring it is. Now we're going to 5 and 17 on the A string. Finish it up like this. For those of you who have remained with me, you get the pinch harmonics of truth. And I just want to say thank you guys for being here and for continuing to watch the channel, even through this boring shit. There's no substitute for this, guys. Now we got to get through the toughest part of the segment. If you guys want to go ahead and look at it, I have posted the lick of the week already in the chat section. I know you guys have not been really chatty today, which makes me sad, Panda. So, oh god. So we're doing the 7th chords today, guys. We're doing the minor 7th chords and the major 7th chords, starting with the A. And again, you're going to see it says A flat. Those of you who watch the channel often, you know that A flat and G sharp are sonically identical. It's notated differently if you're reading sheet music, but if you're the position you're playing it, the fret numbers you're playing them on are identical. So for those of you guys who are confused about any of that stuff, like I said before, do not hesitate to ask me in the chat section. If it is a question that you believe or I tell you that is a long question, I'll ask you just to DM me. It's just easier. And the top part are just the end of those minor 7th chords, okay? Gene Myers, it's good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for joining me today on the channel. I know this part is going to be the most boring part of the channel, but I did post a lick of the week for those of you who want to work on it ahead of time. The licks of the week for the month of September, I should go ahead and point out, are not new licks of the week, okay? These are just us going, so every month it's going to be basically 1 month we do licks of the week, the next month we go and review the licks of the week from that month and previous months. And the reason why is because we need to commit some of these licks to memory. That is the only way that we can get better at improvisational music. Not the only way, but it's one of the major ways of getting better at improvisational music is having those little nuggets in your back pocket. So for those of you who want to memorize those with us, I did post it into the chat. It's the Instagram from Antonio Vizzario, I think his name is pronounced. We're going to get started with the chords. We're doing the A7th chords, the G sharp A flat 7th chords, followed by the G sharp A flat minor 7th chords, and then we're going to do the same thing in the A major and the A minor 7th chords, okay? Then when we finish that, we're going to do the lick of the week. I'm going to work on the OD Polyphia song, which is the cover song that I'm trying to work on over the next couple months to post, as well as, like I said, I'm not doing the ABC Polyphia song on stream anymore because I'm going to post it at the end of the year, or hopefully at some point before the end of the year, as well as the Joe Satriani Midnight song, which I will be posting this month, absolutely at some point, okay? That is absolutely happening this month because I'm done with that song. Like, not done like, oh, I'm done with it. No, done like, I've completed this song. There's a mid-section that's easy that I just need to tab out so I can remind myself, but yeah. Anyway, we're getting right into the chords, guys, and then, so this is going to be about 15-20 minutes to get through these chords. Thank you guys for staying with me if you haven't done so already, guys. I asked, more or less beg of you guys to go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel. It's easy. It's free, and it's an easy way to help me increase my algorithm, or my placement in the algorithm. In order for me to get lighting and different things of that nature, I didn't do that on purpose, I swear. That's crazy. But in order for me to get better lighting and things of that nature, I can't inject money from other sources into this, because when you're trying to build a business, you have to make sure that the revenue flow from that business is the money that you keep investing into that business. So I started with a certain amount, and I've invested in this business, and so I'm trying to make it sure that this business self-sustains. So in order to do that, from the perspective, obviously, the goal is to make this net zero for me, as I'm already trying to make for you, as possible. And the only way to do that is through subscription-based memberships or YouTube partnership programs. So I'm hoping it's only through the YouTube partnership program that I have to do this, because I don't want to go any further into asking people from donations. I prefer that money come from advertisers. Especially with the price of eggs right now, it's just crazy. Anyway, let's go. Melody chords, guys. Let's go. G sharp A flat melody chords. Oh, I don't know why I do that one. I did it again. I do it every time. So it's right here, then bar, then mini bar, then here, then here, then mini bar, then big bar, then right here. Let's go again, okay? Then right here, the mini bar, then here, then here, right here again, right here, then mini bar, then here, big bar, right here. Let's go right into the bottom, to the inside chords that sound a little something like this right here. Oh man, this is a tough one. Why is this one not working? 3. That's a weird chord, guys. Right here. Why is this one not working? And then I'm struggling with these chords today, guys. These inside chords are really, really tough for me. Hopefully they're not as tough for you as they are for me, but rhythm chords. Here. No, my bad. With the pinky, but not barred off. And then here, which is a tough one. Here. Here. And then here with the pinky. And barred off. And here. And right here. Let's go again. So right here. Here. That's the bar 1. Then we're going to add the pinky, but not barred off. Then right here. Oh, shoot. It's not that. It's here. Then here. Right here. And here. And then right here to here with the pinky. And here, barred off. And here. And then the bottom one, which is right here. We're going to go over that one more time. So right here. Then here, well, it's actually here first. Then the bar chord. Then here, with the pinky. And then here. Then here. Right here. And then right here with the pinky. Right here, barred off. And then right here from the barred off. And then right here. Oh, right here. Then right here. Now we're going to get to the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this, right here. Let's go again. Right here. Right here again. Right here. Oh. I don't know why that one was hard. That was like the hard one for me. Let's go again. Right here. Then here. Right here. And then right here. Then right here. Now we're going to go into the minor 7th chord, guys. Again, I get this isn't fun. We're going to do A minor 7th chords, G sharp, A flat minor 7th chords before we get right into the minor 7th chord, guys. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you who are still sticking with me, who are bored out of your mind, bored to tears, understand that doing this work is going to get you to that next level. It is unfortunate as it is boring. It is as boring as it is sad. There is no way around this, at least as of right now. I'm trying to figure out different ways to get people more engaged in learning this stuff. Not just you, including myself. I hate doing this, but it's so important that it gets done. It just sucks. Spring cleaning sucks, but it's got to be done. Learning different things at different paces. I mean, learning different scales, trying to play against speed techniques, learning thirds, learning fourths, learning fifths. Learning all this stuff sucks, but it's so important if you're trying to get to that next level of guitar playing or just musicianship or trying to get better at whatever production you're trying to do. Learning a principal instrument, in my opinion, is not only fundamental, it's instrumental in making instrumentals. See what I did there? Y'all get it. Dad jokes. Let's go. Minor, G sharp, A flat, minor 7th chords. Let's go. Right here again. My bad, I didn't really talk to these ones. And then right here. Right here. Right here. Let's go right into these inside chords that sound less than like this right here. I mean, these are so hard. All right. It's not that they're hard to stretch. Look at that stretch is crazy. Let's go one more time. Right here. Now we're going to get right into the rhythm chords and then the bottom 4 string chords, and then we're moving on to the A major 7th, and A minor 7th chords, okay? Then we're going to be done. So like I said, about 10-15 more minutes we'll be done, okay? Thank you guys for being patient with me. This sucks. I get it. It sucks for me too, guys. Let's go again. Right here. Right here. One more time, guys. Let's go to the bottom 4 string, guys. String chords, guys. Let's go again. Right here. Then here, which is a tough one. It's weird. And right here. Let's go again. Now we're going to get right into the A minor chords. I'm going to just put these on the screen again. The reason why I don't have these posted in the background, I've said it before, is because I don't know enough about my OBS software to start posting stuff. And because I'm trying to stream cross-platformationally this week, I'm going to try my luck at trying to get on my Twitch account at the same time that I'm doing this other account. And I don't want 15, 20 different technological things or technological changes that I have to make all at once, because when I do that, I find myself in a position where I am not in control of what goes wrong. Meaning, if something should go wrong, there's often a point where I'm sitting there looking at all these things that are going wrong. I'm saying to myself, where the fuck is it coming from? And I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. And if I don't know the answer to that, it's frustrating. And then I have to shut down the stream. Then I've got to do 15, 20 different things to figure out where it is. Whereas if I do it little by little and I have one problem here, I know where the problem's coming from. I can fix it real quick and then go right to it, as opposed to having 15, 20 different things at the same time. So I'm going to work on this. I'm going to do this little by little, and then that's just how it's going to progress, guys. So meaning that I'm going to stream across platform, across on this channel and then Twitch. Then I'm going to start working on how to do different screen grabs and maybe add different fills and different things like that for the video sources on the OBS. And then figure out how to stream on Instagram, and then do the same thing, figure out how to do different fills and different sources on the OBS as well, and then just little by little progress that way. So all right, let's get right to it before I start noodling around aimlessly on guitar. So we're doing the A7 chords, guys. We know what those is. We know what they is. Okay, here we are. Then the bar. Mini bar. Right here. Right here. Mini bar. Big bar. Right here. Then open. Let's go again. Right here. Big bar. Mini bar. Then this one, I don't know what that's called, but right here. Big bar. I should have got mini bar first. So mini bar. Big bar. Then here. Then right here. Let's go again. Weak foot. You're the best, bro. 61? We got to 61? Are you kidding me, dude? That's awesome. I'm trying to get to 100, but 61, man, that means I got 3 subscribers in 2 days, man. And some of you guys are like, oh, that's not really a big deal. Some people get 100 subscribers in a day. Well, that's not me, okay? I move little by little, okay? I'm thankful for everyone that's here. Man, you are the best. Thank you, Weakfoot. You get hundreds. Counting hundreds. Hundreds. We counting hundreds. Hundreds. We counting hundreds. Hundreds. We counting hundreds. I'll get hundreds today, guys. Okay. Back to the 7th chords. I'm slide this. And then right here. Then big bar. Mini bar. I like calling that mini bar. Then right here. It's mini bar chord. That's what it's short for. Not mini bars in the place where you get drinks. Okay. Right here. Right here. Then right here. Then right here. Then we're right here, guys. With that open one. Now we're going to go to the inside chords that sound a little something like this right here. You know, I wonder if I can pin your comment too. I'm going to pin this one right here. Can you pin more than one comment? See, this is things I don't know. Oh, no, you can replace the pin message. So I'm going to replace the pin message I have with the one from Weakfoot. You're the best, Weakfoot. Number 1, baby. You're the best. Let's get right to it, guys. Inside chords. I said, oh, because I just see the stretch that I have to do with this one. Then here. Okay, it's not as bad. Right here. Let's go again, right? Let's go one more again, you know what I mean? Let's go to the rhythm chords, guys, that sound a little something like this, right? Sure. Oh, then we got this one. Then right here, we got the bar chord. Then with pinky. Then we gotta go here. I think it's this one right here, if we get this right. Yes. And right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Then right here. Let's go again, like right here, the weird one. Then we're gonna bar that shit off. Then right here, with the pinky. Then we're here with this one. If I can get this right. Right here. Right here. Right here. Then pinky. Pinky in the brain. Right here. This weird one. Right here. Let's go one more time. With the pinky. Then right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Bar. Right here. Right here. Now we're going to do the bottom 4 string chords before we move into the A minor 7 chords, okay? Oh, actually, it's here. Oh, yeah. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Here. Right here. One last time, guys. Right here. Right here. Then right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Last one, guys. I promise you. This is the last part. Then we can get right to the lick of the week. As I posted this before, I will say it again, guys. Shout out to all you guys who are still here. on the channel, just watching and helping me out. For the people who've subscribed already, man, I'm so thankful that you guys were able to subscribe. Appreciate all of you guys. And yeah, man, let's get right into this last part. We're almost finished here with the minor seventh chords. Then we can get right into the lick of the week. The lick of the week, again, is already posted if you have not seen it. It's into the chat, so. Oh, so it's right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Now we're getting right to the inside chords that sound like this. Let's go again. One more time. All right, let's get right into the rhythm chords and then the bottom four string chords, guys. Now we finished. We done. We finished. No, we finished. We finished. Nice. Right here. This is the last time. Let's go. Let's go right into the bottom 4-string chords. That's on the list, something like this, guys. We're almost done here. Right here, one last time, right now. Yeah, now we get to get right into the lick of the week, the schlick of the week, schlick back. No. Schlick back. Let's go, son. Now we get to go right to the lick of the week. This is what it sounds like. We'll play through this a couple times just to give the shout out to the guy who's doing these for us. Okay, so this is what it sounds like. I don't know this. Well, actually, I should know this one, but I don't think I know it that well. Let me see how he does this with his index finger. Okay, so he's just doing what I'm doing. He's sliding it over. Okay, so it's this. If you want to pull it up more, we'll do that real quick. We're going to pull it up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Meaning, if you want to change keys, you just play the exact same notes, exact same spacing. You just move it up or down a fret, depending on what you were trying to do. So this one, if we're here on 7, you're going to move it up to 8. Shout out to all you guys who are still here on the channel. I'm giving you guys hundreds for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing to the channel. This is all really helpful stuff, guys. Again, happy Monday to all you guys who are here. Happy Monday, y'all. If you can, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, that'd be very helpful. It's free. It costs you 30 seconds of your life to like and comment, subscribe to the channel, and it would just be incredible for me to just continue to move up in the algorithm, as much as I can, so I can make this thing self-sustaining, hopefully. In any case, guys, I'm gonna go work on the the OD Polyphia riff. The ABC Polyphia riff is something I'm going to work on my own time because I've been doing it for 13 or 12 consecutive months, and I still don't have it down pat. So I really want to get something new on the stream, so that's why I'm working on the OD riff. So again, this is what it sounds like, and I'm going to work on this again, the first part. So it's like. shit. There we go. I'm going to end on that note because that one actually sounded pretty good. Sounded pretty good the whole day. I don't know what that's about, but George just lucky, I guess. George of the Jungle. My bad. My throat's so hoarse right now. Anyway, guys, shout out to all you guys. My throat's parched. Let's get right into these backing track, guys. This is the end of the session we're getting to right here. It's good to see you guys. I can't believe I've had that muted the whole time. Unbelievable. I don't know how long it's been muted. appreciate you. But again, guys, I'm thankful that you guys are here. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for liking the channel and helping me move up little by little in the algorithm. It's all really helpful stuff, guys. I'd like to get to 100 followers by the end of the week. I know that that's probably an unreasonable expectation. I tried to do it last week. It did not work. But I'm told that I have 2 or 3 more subscribers today, so that's good. It's progress, guys. It's really, really good for me. I'm thankful for all of that, guys, and just thank you for being here on Monday. Let's get right to this last backing track, guys. You can go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel, or at least like the videos. It does help with the algorithm. Again, you can judge me on this stuff if you'd like to. Give me some constructive criticism and feedback on how I can get better. Maybe even suggesting different influencers that can help me get to that next level. And sometimes I'll accidentally have my volume off, so if you could let me know if my volume's on or off every once in a while, that would be great. I think I played a whole section without the volume on. end it all the way that I wanted it to end, which often is the case or has been the case for the last couple of weeks and our last couple of days, last couple of sessions. I don't know why that is what it is, but guys, if you could go ahead, I'm going to finish the session right here. I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for being here. It's a Monday, and for those of you who have been dedicated enough to be here on Monday and have actually been practicing with me, I thank you for being here. This helps me push the channel further than I would ever have anticipated that it could go, and I'm hoping that it can go to heights that I can't even fathom because I wanted to do awesome, and this is part of us doing awesome, is us working on this stuff collectively. But the whole channel, again, is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. That's what it's about. Again, I haven't posted anything about that yet, but that will be coming soon. I will be working on some stuff tonight and this week, and that way we will be able to figure out how I can be able to do that on a regular basis. So I'm going to go over my spiel real quick before I end the session, guys. Again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what it's about. The channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts, the practice session and the improvisational section. So the practice session is about me practicing and you practicing and us practicing together, because everybody knows practicing by itself sucks. And so we're going to continue to work on those things so we can get better at that. The practice session will include warm-ups, scales, chords, different chord progressions, different chord voicings, different harmonies, different melodies, different things of that nature. But we're also working on covers and licks of the week, and those are things that are going to help us get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. You are welcome to give me constructive criticism. You're welcome to add to it by giving me and suggesting different exercises that we can do for any of these things that I may or may not add depending on what we're trying to do here. And the second thing is to use those exercises to immediately go into the improvisational section, to use what we've learned in the practice session, to immediately go to the improvisational section and to create the best music we can in improv. Improvisational section, at least on the live stream, will just be me improving and you judging me on whether or not I'm doing good or bad or just average, okay? Or, neutral. So, yeah, you can sit here and give me constructive criticism on that. You can also suggest me different influencers, and obviously that will help me get to the next level. But again, my hope is that you will feel comfortable and confident enough at some point to where you can use the backing tracks that I have under the playlist section of my account. You can record yourself against those backing tracks, upload that video to YouTube, and hopefully you'll send it to me. And with your permission, at the very least, I can talk about it on the channel, so I can talk about you and how you played it, how you've attacked the fretboard, and we can talk about how I've played and how I've attacked the fretboard similarly, or not in the same way, but similarly. We can talk about that, and that we can help each other get to the next level by giving each other different points and different tips and advice on how we can get better as improvisational musicians. All of those things are in service to the third thing, because improvisational music is very important for the next thing, which is about musical creation. It's about me creating the best. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. It's about using my understanding of the fretboard and my knowledge of the guitar and music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X, which is my digital audio workstation of choice. It's about using my guitar to create guitar parts, using my voice to create singing parts and harmonies, and also create best awesome synthesizers and synthesizer-driven sounds, or do some sound design to create the best music I can. Now, 100% of the music that I'll be putting out there will be music for me to get better at creating music in general. The other 90% will be music, or 90% will be for my own personal stuff. The other 10% will be broken down into 2 parts: music I create for other individual artists, people who are looking for new music in the area in which I live, and as well as different. I'm sorry, I had just an email. It's important. As well as to people. The other part is film producers who are looking for I work with a bunch of short film producers that are always looking for new music. So I'm trying to create musical scores for them so that they can use that for their films. They don't need licensing. It's just me. I'm their friend. I'm a friend of theirs, and they just work on them with films because they don't get paid for these films anyway. They do them in more of an amateur sort of sense. So it helps me with that. Again, the creative process for writing music that people listen to, like dance music-wise, and music that you create for short films or films in general, it's just a very different creative process. It's a different mixing and mastering process, so that's a really cool thing too. So that'll give me an opportunity to do those things as well. Lastly, when people don't really watch the channel serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I've tried to go sort of situation. But when people comment in real time, when they comment, they say, "Oh, how are you guys doing?" Or like, "Oh, you did this wrong," or "You did this wrong," or "You can change the lighting here," "You can do this." There are changes I can make in real time when I go back to these videos and I rewatch them. I can sit there and see them and watch them for myself, or I can go back and look at what people have commented on the videos on things that I can make quick changes. Obviously, if there are things that cost money, like lighting or different cameras or things of that nature that cost a little money. They're like, oh, you should green screen it, or you should do this and do that. Some of these things cost money, and because the channel hasn't generated a dime in revenue, well, technically that's not true. I got $5 a few months ago, but that was from a subscriber, and that was really, really cool. Greatest day of my life as far as YouTube goes. Greatest day of my YouTube journey, because it's the first time I got paid doing something I love to do, technically speaking. But this channel doesn't generate, what I mean is this channel doesn't generate regularly revenue. And that's where I'm trying to get next, not just to get donations, but to this channel generate regular revenue so that I can use that money to reinvest back into the channel. So I don't have to do the second thing, which is what I'm going to do right now. I have to ask people for donations. So again, if you would like to donate to the channel, if you find anything that I'm doing interesting or helpful, I ask that you donate. Again, my account is ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 to the channel or more. I'm never going to not have that up there or not have that as an option available to you, or some form of way you can donate to the channel. Regardless if I'm making $100 bajillion or not, if you find anything that I'm doing that's, well, $100 bajillion, obviously I might probably stop that, but you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. Yeah, so if I'm not generating, a revenue, that's suitable to at least a minimum salary income, I'm going to continue to have this posted up there so that people can donate to the channel if you find anything that I'm doing interesting or helpful in any way. The second thing I ask people to do is to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, which is to use my referral links to sign up for any of these centralized cryptocurrency exchange platforms. Because when you do and spend $50 or more on any of these websites, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be exponentially better than what you get if you sign up by yourself. But whatever they offer you, whether it be $20 cash back or $100 off of trading fees, whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring clients. And as I'm using this channel, as I'm reinvesting 15 to 10% of my total gains up to $100 back into the channel, that's how it helps out. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I very much enjoy trading cryptocurrency. Maybe you might too. And I figure I would share that with you guys. Again, I don't spend more than $50 a month on cryptocurrency. Okay, I haven't spent, technically speaking, I haven't spent a dime on cryptocurrency this month. But I don't spend more than that than I can on cryptocurrency. I only spend $50 a month, 50, $60 a month, maybe at most. But again, it's up to you guys. If you want to do that, you can. If you don't want to do that, then that's okay too. Okay? And lastly, the easiest way to help out with the channel is just to subscribe to me across all platforms. I'm currently available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I have not used my Twitch account yet at the moment. I have not really seriously used my TikTok account, and I'm on Facebook and Instagram, and I use those accounts almost exclusively. However, helping me grow any of those platforms by liking and subscribing to those channels will inevitably help me grow my YouTube platform. And help me grow my YouTube platform will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank you enough for being here. It is a Monday. It sucks that we had to go over some things that we have to go over. It sucks that sometimes we have to just do shit we don't want to do, but unfortunately that is the next step, or fortunately, depending on it, that's the next step into getting better. Oftentimes we have to do shit we don't want to do to get to where we're trying to go. That's just what it is, guys. It doesn't matter what profession, it doesn't matter what it is. But I'm thankful for some of you people who were here and you understand that concept and that you're going to continue to be here. I appreciate all of you for being here. I want to say thank you for everyone that's on the session. Thank you for those of you who commented. Weakfoot, you're number one. You're the best, man. This kid's helped me out so many times. So, two different things. He's helped me out with thumbnails and we discussed different volume things I've been having, different volume issues I've been having with my channel and how to use my OBS. So I'm thankful for those things, guys. All the help I can get would be very helpful. Again, I can't make all these changes all at once, but I can make them progressively. I want to go ahead and say, to end the stream today, thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for your energy. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick. But with your help, we can make it happen more quickly.